Well, good morning, guys. This actually good middle of the night. This is Kasha Nicole, and I just woke up from a lucid dream. I want to share it with you. I've been trying twice to record this. This is my second time. So anyway, I believe that, well, it's very clear to me that I witnessed myself being in the midst of almost being captured, and I was definitely being observed. So here's how the dream started. Apparently, I was packing, I was getting ready to go on a trip somewhere with a man that I must have just met, and that's totally out of characteristics for me. I would not be going on a journey with somebody, I just met unless there was pure trust, and I wasn't feeling that sense. I was just, okay, I'm packing for some place, and I have my suitcase, and my younger daughter is next to me, and she's packing her suitcase, and the man who's, I don't know, somebody I'm dating, maybe, I don't know, is next to us, and there's a pillow in my suitcase. So this is the first odd thing, is I couldn't figure out, why do I need a pillow where we're going, because I was assuming or thinking in my dream, as I'm becoming aware, that we're going to a destination that has a hotel or something that will have a pillow. And then my daughters decide she wants to take the pillow. And then I thought, after that, maybe it's a good idea that I bring a pillow. Okay, so anyway, I don't know how symbolic or significant that was. The next scene, we are in this man's vehicle. I think it was a truck. It was like some new fancy modern truck, and then it turned into like an older beater truck, but suddenly he was going really fast. My daughter was no longer, or wasn't with us or in that scene. Maybe we dropped her off to wherever she was going. And the road became a pattern that was like a loop. You can't see because it's dark, but the road was doing this thing with huge loops like that. And within every loop, there was a shape, like some kind of a building or post or pole or device within every loop, that this vehicle was he was speeding really fast. And I remember at one point I saw a billboard coming up on the let me see if you can get a little bit better light, but I am kind of in my pajamas here. But anyway, there was a billboard coming up, and I had to like duck to the left to not get like whacked in the face by this billboard that had a little crooked part at the bottom. I was remembering odd things. And I'm like, what the fuck is with this guy? And then the next scene I recall was some sort of maybe train station, maybe transportation station, anyway. And then suddenly me and this man are at a beach or a park. I couldn't figure out why we were stopping at this park, but maybe we're going to have a picnic or something. And there was water, so it felt as if it was like out in San Francisco. There's water around the airports, Oakland water around the airports. It felt like a park that was kind of close to like maybe an airport, maybe that we had stopped at. And he's laying on the grass or the sand next to me, and I'm sitting there wondering, I was thinking to myself, I'm not even really into this guy, what am I doing here? And at that moment, I turn around and I look, and there's another man standing up, like standing on high on like a pole, like maybe sort of not really a telephone pole, but he was high up, and he was just observing me. And he looked at me when I looked at him, and he was just observing me. And then suddenly other men came, all of a sudden, like, came from around me, and I could see, like, their arms grabbing at me, like, or like maybe they were trying to put a sack over me. They were trying to grab me. And as this was happening, I was, okay, so this is what I want you guys to get. As this was happening, a device was retracting itself from above my head that came out of the sky. This device was right above my head. It looked kind of like a teardrop metallic unit that had like a dentist's office sort of device crane thing coming down that felt as if it was some kind of a camera, but kind of squarish. But I felt like it was observing me or something, and it was retracting immediately as I was really getting clear. You know, I'm kind of observing, allowing myself to go through this dream, trying to figure out what's going on. But at this point, I was like recognizing what the fuck is going on here as this device is pulling away, and all these men, these other men are coming, and this, I guess, asshole next to me was just laying there doing nothing, and I realized, he's a part of it too. And I woke up, and I just called in my protection. I called in the light source, light energy, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron. I picked up my dagger, my selenite dagger, and I rang my bells, got up, I recorded this, but anyway, it felt really significant. So I'm up in the middle of the fucking night. I've only been sleeping for about an hour, and this dream pulled me right into it. So the message that I'm getting from this is protect yourself. Protect yourself. I am being watched. Okay, I got that. I'm being observed, for sure. I already know that. And it also felt like something's gonna pop off. Like they're preparing for something. And anyway, so I thought that was really interesting. Thank you. It's the middle of the night. Let's all go back to sleep, get some rest. I love you, light warriors, light workers. Be strong. This is Kasha Nicole at your side. We're in this. We've got this.